There we go. Another Nintendo Direct. Probably not going to be too big, but who knows? Oh, got a Mario game. Okay, I think I know what this is.
Huh? Luigi! Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Mario and Luigi game. They had one out in the past. Trying to figure out why their quality is down so much. Yeah, it's 480p. The fuck? Wonder if my internet's like fucking up. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna have to. Okay, here we go. So I'll be a little bit behind the coverage, but it doesn't really matter if we're like live. As long as we have it on 1080p, we're good. It's like 480p is not gonna cut it, man. It's like I don't know why it defaulted to 480. Thing is, if you're not familiar with the Mario and Luigi games, they are RPGs. You know, they just mix in things like platforming and mini games. Oh, Paper Mario, the Paper Mario one. I don't know, I kind of heard mixed things about the whole Paper Mario situation.
Hello everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. That was the first new entry in the Mario and Luigi series in almost 9 years. Mario and Luigi Brothership.
Okay, so it's not a
Please look forward
re-release
to
or
seafaring adventure that
remake.
unfolds across
A
mysterious
brand new
islands,
game.
as well as evolved Bros moves with Mario and Luigi. Okay, let's see the first batch of headlines.
Because I didn't play Mario and Luigi, so I'm not familiar with it.
The thrill of the Nintendo World Championships is heading to the Nintendo Switch system.
Okay.
Take on over 150
They've had so many of these like collections in the past and now.
Fast beats to action-packed battles.
They all just blend in. I love all these games.
With each challenge and perfect your timing. Then give it your best shot and aim for the top of the online leaderboards. You can also try more difficult legend challenges.
Yeah, because don't you get like crits and everything if you time the button presses correctly? And you can like do like
Stuck on a legend challenge?
better blocks
Check out
and
classified
stuff like
information
that.
for handy tips and tricks to help you improve.
Kind of like
Put your skills to the test in survival
Mario
mode,
RPG.
where you'll race against ghost data of players worldwide. After each round, half of the players will be eliminated. You've only got one shot to survive. Will you be the last one standing? Nintendo World Championships NES Edition launches on Nintendo
Oh
Switch.
my
July
god,
18th.
because yeah, I think they had the
Digital version are available
SNES
now on
one.
Nintendo eShop. A deluxe set containing a physical version of the game and other bonus
Is-
items is also available for
Is there like a miniature trophy in that thing too? That would be kind of fun.
the final battle of Fairy Tail.
Didn't
is
seem like
about
it,
to
though.
begin.
Speaking of an anime series that I think kind of fell off the wagon.
From the hit anime Fairy Tail in this action RPG.
I tried to get into that. I think Laura and I tried to get into that anime series. Ooh, it's looking rough.
Prepares to finish their fight. Engage in real-time battles and unleash powerful attacks that fuse different kinds of magic based on who's in your party. Work together with your teammates to take down powerful enemies.
It was like Naruto mixed with One Piece. Due to the fact I've never watched Naruto except for like a few episodes, I can't agree or disagree because I don't know.
On a multi-dimensional journey.
But I am almost on my 400th episode of
Hironobu Sakaguchi.
One Piece. I'm almost to the 400th episode.
Comes the turn-based RPG Fantasian. The world is slowly being robbed of its civilization. To restore his memories, Leo must confront an evil entity threatening all.
And it's just 600 more episodes and counting. I'm almost halfway there.
Ticket to winning battles. Adjust a skill's trajectory to target multiple enemies at once.
Oh, you can curve it.
You can also send enemies you've encountered to a separate dimension and fight them later.
What? Send them to a different dimension just to save them for later? That's interesting.
Let them go!
Now, let us save the world together.
And some of these guys look like they come from the
Fantasian Neo Dimension launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
I'm trying to remember the series, but some of those designs kind of look like my god, I can't say the. So like yeah, I hate it when things are like at the tip of your tongue. You can't say the damn word.
Dribble, pass.
Watch, by the time I remember, it's not gonna matter.
2-on-2 matches using motion controls.
I was thinking of a different series.
Point challenge solo and score as many baskets as you can within the time limit. Up to 4 players can also compete in
That's what I was thinking of. It's the clothing design and the how the characters look.
You can team up with players worldwide in 2-on-2 online matches.
But I can see where you're coming from when it comes to Xenoblade. It's like, yeah, I had that little bit of vibe to it too.
Update for Nintendo Switch Sports.
It's like a marriage between
Nintendo Switch this summer.
Nier and Xenoblade. Just if you think of the tone of that past game before the basketball game. I got my hair did. Yeah, I think this is probably going to be the tone of most of the Nintendo Direct, is that we're going to see a lot of indie projects. So think of it as the Nintendo Direct Indie Edition. And maybe a few first-party IPs. Mio. Memories in Orbit.
It's an array of cartoon classics. Leap into a new update for Disney Illusion Island.
Oh, an update?
The greatest detective is solving a mystery.
Oh, that game was
Only
good.
Mickey and friends can help. In the brand new adventure, Mystery in Monarch. Uncover hints and evidence scattered throughout the world. Then use the dashboard to crack each case. What big secret lies at the end? Start sleuthing because this free update launches on Nintendo Switch later today. Island adventures await.
Oh god. Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
Then befriend Hello Kitty, Kuromi, and other familiar faces in this open world adventure. Team up with your new pals to solve mysteries and restore Friendship Island when Hello Kitty Island Adventure launches as a timed console exclusive on the Nintendo Switch system next year.
I mean, Hello Kitty is surprisingly still a big
In
IP.
this wacky sports game. Play as Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Porky Pig, and more across 4 arcade-style sports.
That's probably one of the best South Park episodes ever is the WoW.
In up to 4
The WoW episode.
But
Still one of my favorites.
Falling Anvils. Looney Tunes Wacky World of Sports crashes onto Nintendo Switch this fall.
What's up, Doug?
That's all, folks.
Let's game on!
It wasn't a thing? No, Hello Kitty Island Adventure was...
Roommate and imposter roles are being
Yeah, they
added
had like
to
an
your
MMO and
levels.
everything.
Alert others when eliminated as a noisemaker. Plant tracking devices
Even back
on
then.
others as a tracker. Or turn invisible while taking out players as a phantom. Suss things out when this free update for
Look it
Among
up. I
Us
don't need to
sneaks
look it up.
into
I
Nintendo
played it.
Switch later today.
I played it back then.
A monster army is at your command.
I played it for shits and giggles with friends.
Command and raise them are called Farmagia and play a vital role in the land's civilization. 10 of Farmagia must rise up against the oppressive Magus to stop his vicious reign of the underworld. Raise monsters and lead them into the fight against
Yeah, once again,
Magus'
don't
army.
believe everything on the internet.
Like seeds,
Don't look up everything on the internet, because you'll...
and harvest them to make your buddies come to life.
This game? Why? That's... I would never put that in any sentence in the future, by the way. Our world clone? Yeah, I wouldn't...
And exploit
You probably don't want to say that.
in action-packed combat.
Nah. I mean, if anything, the way it looks, it kind of reminds me of Pikmin.
Merge all of the battle buddies in your party to call for
Oh, the frame rate, though.
fusion summon.
It's looking a little
Wreak
rough.
havoc on your foes.
Oof.
Everyone, attack!
So it's like a farming game.
The rebellion to stop the Magus in Farmagia.
Oh, you know what?
Launching on Nintendo Switch, November 1st.
Maybe not Pikmin, but Wonderful 101. Maybe that kind of thing. Oh, hey, there's a Donkey Kong game.
Donkey Kong Country Returns, originally released on the Wii system, is barreling onto Nintendo Switch in HD. villainous
Alright, so it's not a new one.
Tribe has hypnotized the local wildlife and stolen Donkey Kong's precious banana hoard.
Bird.
Obstacles in the way? Just stomp them,
I wonder if they're...
pound them,
Yeah, I think it's just stream.
roll
It's
on
stuttering.
through. Each level is filled with hijinks, but they're no match for these top bananas. From manic minecarts to high-flying rocket barrels, and even hitching a ride on Rambi. There are plenty of transportation.
It's a re-release.
Pass a Joy-Con controller to a
It's for the Donkey Kong Country Return.
80 a
But yeah, I guess it was a HD re-release.
additional levels from the Nintendo.
'Cause I think they
3DS
sprucing up the,
version.
yeah, they sprucing up the graphics a little bit, but it still
Donkey
plays
Kong
the same.
Country Returns HD.
HD.
Swings onto the
So yeah,
Nintendo
they
Switch
sprucened
system
up
January 16th.
I kept it 60 frames per second, up the
Donkey
resolution.
Kong and Diddy Kong's
probably
Jungle
all you needed to
Escapades returns in HD.
So yeah, they did the bare minimum.
Wild actions and antics are in store with these Kongs. Next, please take a look at this.
There's probably nothing new added to it either. It's probably just like how it was. I didn't even look at the release date because I was like, I'll probably play it, but it's not on my radar. It's like, look, I played it in the past. I don't know. Technically, Q4 is next year too. It's like January and February. You know, because if you look at the actual, like, you know, Q1, Q2, and Q3 and Q4, it's not by month, it's by financial.
Face the arch-fiend.
Not physical quarters, but financial quarters. So yeah, it's probably coming out Q4.
Encounters. Perplexing challenges. and formidable monsters await. An iconic RPG remade in HD 2D.
HD 2D?
Forge your own path.
Alright, I don't know what's going on with their stream. I'm just gonna put it on auto, and if for some reason it dips down in quality,
The legacy
oh fucking well.
begins.
So I need constant frame rate on their thing, so.
Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake.
Okay.
Coming to Nintendo Switch, November 14th.
Here's the thing with Dragon Quest games. They're kind of like the Final Fantasy games where you don't really have to play 1 and 2 to enjoy 3. So it's always nice about Dragon Quest games as well. Oh, and they're coming out with 1 and 2. I was just talking about that. So Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D remakes. 3D 2D.
堀井雄二です。ドラゴンクエスト3の映像いかがでしたか？
God, how rich is this motherfucker?
そして今日サプライズで発表したドラゴンクエスト1 & 2も HD 2D で蘇ることが決定しました。時系列としては
That's nice.
3が物語の始めるとな
If you're a Dragon Quest fan,
1、2の順番でプレイしてもらうと
yeah, you're kind of like
展開が待っています。
Persona people.
ロト3部作となる
Your wallet's hurting.
楽しんでもらえたら嬉しいです。どうも堀井雄二でした。
Thank you, Mr. Hori. We hope you're excited to play the entire Erdrick trilogy, now in HD 2D. Let's continue with more headlines.
Let's have some fun, Co.
Well,
Say hello to Jaws? Wait, He-Man? Great Scott! Is that Marty McFly? The world of Funko is coming to life in this action.
yeah, if you ever wanted to be a Funko collector, it's just not realistic anymore. Back in the day when the Funko Pops were coming out, they were doable to collect.
Skills and crafted gadgets to explore epic worlds, each with their own unique puzzles,
Not anymore.
areas, and familiar foes.
You need if you're gonna collect every Funko Pop in the world now, you need a
There's certainly
fucking
not
warehouse.
playing around. Unbox the universe when Funko Fusion pops onto Nintendo Switch September 13th.
Yeah, I kind of gave up on collecting Funkos.
We've got a
I think I still have a few of them, but I don't
silly
have all of them.
and strategic games.
I can keep collecting Funko
Ready
Pops,
for an
man.
adventure of ghoulish proportions?
Yes. Hey, Luigi's Mansion's great.
And explore multiple
Because I think they already have the first one
filled
out
with
for
goofy
the
ghosts,
Switch. They just needed this one.
tricky traps, and other supernatural shenanigans. Luigi's Mansion
That
2
means
HD launches on
all
Nintendo
Luigi
Switch
Mansion
September
games
27th.
are on the Switch now.
Pre-orders are available now
Or going to
on
be.
Nintendo eShop.
Once this one releases.
Meet the quirky little Dempa Man. Find him, catch him, and lead him on a joyful RPG adventure. Explore dungeons and battle monsters. Customize all sorts of outfits. Decorate
Speaking
your
of
island however
Tamagotchi
you
life,
like, and more. Plus, up to
this is
4
like a
players
spin-off of one of their little
team up
mini
to get
games they had.
Special Dempa Man. The new Dempa Man is
So instead of Tamagotchi or something like that, they're just calling them Dempa? Because they look like them. Just, wearing onesies.
Strategize away in this tower defense installment of the Metal Slug series.
Metal Slug as a tower defense?
And pulverize enemy strongholds.
I'm down for it.
Choose from over 300 units with different abilities. And build out your decks to win tactical tussles.
So wait,
You can also
they call it a tower
slug it out with
defense.
other players in online
It doesn't look like it. It looks like more of choose who to spawn out
Nintendo Switch system
and push the line.
later today.
Yeah, I think they used the wrong word for that. It's not tower
Embark
defense.
on an expedition of the damned in this eagerly awaited sequel.
Oh
to
shit!
roguelike
Yeah,
RPG. Board your stagecoach and
I think it's almost out of early
the
access.
landscape to prevent an apocalypse. Fight off nightmarish fiends in turn-based combat. And upgrade your abilities after each deadly run. Darkest Dungeon 2 launches on Nintendo
Man,
Switch.
the original Darkest Dungeon was
Pre-orders begin later today
fucking brutal,
on Nintendo eShop.
but I loved it. It's a good franchise.
More classic titles are on the way.
More. Oh, Four Swords.
Play Link's classic 16-bit adventure and team up online to explore randomized dungeons in The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past 4 Swords.
Will I have online co-op?
Experience the remake of Samus's first
Zero
adventure
Mission.
in Metroid Zero Mission.
This is like,
Coming to the new
it better
Nintendo
have
64,
online play.
Nintendo Switch Online Mature 17.
That's the
plus
only way
collection
to
of
really
games.
enjoy it. Unless you have
Brave
four
the
friends
dangerous
next to
lost
you.
land to stop the campaign's
three.
nefarious schemes in Turok: Dinosaur Hunter. And
Oh, the classic edition, not the HD re-release. Oh, and traditional.
to end
I
the
mean,
alien conspiracy in
you could already play that though. Just
now,
not on maybe
online
Switch.
multiplayer.
But if you have like the
Four games
Rare
will be
collection,
available for Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion
if you
pack
own the Rare
members
collection, you
later
could
today.
play Perfect Dark any day if you wanted to.
Set sail to save the day.
Valiant.
This is Verona, a young woman with the ability to communicate with phantoms.
I will take all of this girl's...
Join her on a journey to save her friend Ash.
Oh God,
In this new installment in the Phantom Brave series,
could he not have a better voice for that character?
take on tactical turn-based battles, where you'll combine the phantoms you've befriended with objects in various ways. Combine phantoms with certain objects to maneuver them. Combine with a cannon to attack a large area. A fan to blow enemies around. Or combine with Marona herself for show-stopping abilities that can turn the tide of battle.
Is this a chibi game?
Phantom Brave, the Lost Hero, launches on Nintendo Switch next year. This one's gonna take you for a ride.
Take you for a ride.
Arcade games featuring Marvel and Capcom characters
take
are
you for a
fighting their way
ride.
onto Nintendo Switch as one collection. Clash
That's
in
cool.
X-Men versus Street Fighter. Duke it out in Marvel vs. Capcom 2 New Age of Heroes. Take down the Kingpin in the beat-em-up side-scroller The Punisher, and more.
Cool. Out of all some of these older games, I think the Punisher beat 'em up.
Online mode to challenge rivals around
Haven't
the
been
world.
able to play in a while.
Or play co-op in The Punisher. You can also cross over to the museum to view artwork or listen to music from each game.
I wanna take you for a ride.
It's the classic.
Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics launches on Nintendo Switch this year.
For a ride.
What we got here? Mario Party?
In the Mario Party series takes place on an enormous island resort. Get ready to jump into the biggest selection of Mario Party minigames yet in Super Mario Party Jamboree.
Do you still travel as a group? Because a lot of people didn't like
Compete
that.
to collect the most stars. Take the escalators to travel between floors.
Oh, it doesn't look like it.
Rainbow Galleria. Use in-game coins to get a
They
star.
separated the group.
When they're on flash sale.
Thank God.
But act fast.
A lot of people did not like the whole group travel thing in Mario Party.
With the new Turbo Dice item, You can move up to 40 spaces with a lucky roll.
Jesus.
Here on Goomba Lagoon, the ebb and flow of the tide can change your path. And things really get mixed up when the volcano blows its top. Along with 5 new game boards, 2 boards from previous Mario Party games make their return.
That was one of the biggest issues with that in the minigames. A lot of people didn't like a good amount of the minigames from the last Mario Party game.
And more. And some are controlled by gently shaking or tilting your Joy-Con controllers. With over 110 minigames, there's a wide variety to enjoy. Also, up to 20 players can go head-to-head online in the
20?
mode. Compete against your rivals and aim for first place. Try your best to come out on top. Wait, there are even more new modes? The biggest Mario Party yet will soon be underway when the Super Mario Party Jamboree game launches on the Nintendo Switch system October 17th.
October.
That was the latest installment in the Mario Party series, Super Mario Party Jamboree, with new boards, minigames, 20-player online gameplay, and more. Get ready for the biggest Mario Party in series history. And now, please take a look at this.
Hey, it's a Zelda game. Oh boy, that's a band. It has that art style from the other one that came out. Well, kinda. It's a little bit more cartoony instead of claymationist. The leaks were right. I stayed away from this. I stay away from leaks, man. Didn't leaks hurt companies. Okay, no, it has that same type of art palette that the other one had. Echoes of Wisdom.
Hello everyone. I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series. What you just saw was the latest installment, The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. This time around, Link has vanished. Now it's up to Princess Zelda to step into the protagonist role.
So Zelda's gonna be the main character?
You might be thinking, will Zelda fight with a sword then?
Probably not.
Here, we wanted to create a new gameplay style that breaks conventions seen in past Legend of Zelda games with a top-down perspective. To explain more, please take a look at this video.
I mean, if anyone knows, we're gonna be playing a sheep.
Across the vast lands of Hyrule, strange rifts have appeared and have taken many people.
Nah.
Now alone, Zelda meets the fairy Tri, receives a mysterious staff called the Tri-Rod, and sets off on a journey across Hyrule.
She uses a rod.
To save her kingdom. By waving the Tri-Rod at a table she found, Zelda learned how to create an imitation of it called an echo. Once you learn an echo of something, you can recreate it whenever you'd like. Even if there's a wall blocking your path, you can create echoes of tables to get a leg up.
He said the thing.
You can create wooden boxes, old beds, and unusual things like water blocks. How you use them separately or together is entirely up to you. Learn and create
water
echoes
block
of things you find while
looks the most
exploring
useful.
Hyrule. You might be surprised at what you discover.
So they give you creative freedom to learn how to
You could pick up and throw a
certain
rock
things.
echo, for example. That's not all, though. You can also create echoes of monsters.
Oh
For
shit.
doing so, they'll fight by your side.
Oh, that's cool.
Monsters have different abilities, so choose the one you want to create based on the
Pokemon game we deserve.
Wisdom is key after all.
Gotta kill them all. Zeldamon.
In a Hyrule without Link, the fate of the kingdom is now in Zelda's hands.
How was that? I hope you enjoyed this.
It looks
demonstration of
fine.
echo ability, which channels Princess Zelda's
I'm sure it'll be
wisdom. There
fun.
are
A lot of people are gonna be disappointed that you don't play as
I
Link.
haven't counted them all yet.
It's not the same.
How you solve puzzles and battle enemies will change depending on the echoes used. In short, we've created a game where each player's experience will be different. The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom launches September 26th. A Nintendo Switch Lite system inspired by the Legend of Zelda series will also be available at launch. We hope you're looking forward to playing as Zelda in this new adventure. Now, I'd like to return this moment I'd stolen away back to Mr. Takahashi.
Thank you, Mr. Aonuma. Please look forward to the newest entry in the Legend of Zelda series. Let's see a few more headlines.
Let loose and party on.
Yeah, Just Dance, all that. Gotta have your Just Dance games. That's what I thought. It was weird. Didn't see Just Dance in what do you call it? The Ubisoft Forward. Usually Just Dance always opens up the Ubisoft Forward. They didn't do that this year. They just threw it to Nintendo. It's like, here, show off the game, please. Like, why? Because those games sell like a fucking crack. There's a shit ton of people that play Just Dance games. I mean, there is a good amount of streamers that make a living on just playing Just Dance. It is pretty wild.
A new LEGO adventure is on the horizon.
Oh, I get to re-see this game.
In
Cool.
LEGO form. Join Machine Hunter Aloy on a quest to save the world from an ancient evil. Journey through lush landscapes. Dive deep into the cauldrons. Climb up onto tall necks and traverse other locations inspired by the original game. But be careful. Swarms of machines are lurking everywhere. Use an array of gadgets like blast boots and gravity bombs to hunt them down. From the nimble watchers
Excuse me.
to mighty sawtooths. You might even come across the fearsome Thunderjaw. As you progress,
Yeah, Thunderjaws are scary, but they're not the most dangerous. Just saying.
lots of outfits. Oh, and you don't have to explore this vast wilderness alone. Team up with familiar faces from the world of Horizon in 2-player local or online co-op. LEGO Horizon Adventures launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
See, they are showing games from quarter 4, though. At least the beginning of quarter 4, which is the holiday season. So. Oh yeah, Stray. We did a full playthrough of this game. Do you want to play Stray and make it look worse? Play it on Switch now. It's probably locked at 30 frames per second.
Cyber City through the eyes of a cat separated from their family and friends. Explore alongside a drone known as B-12 to find your way home. Carefully climb to the highest heights. Create new paths for yourself. And stealthily squeeze into tight spaces. Think like a cat to make your way through the city.
It was a fun game.
Not everyone is excited to have you slinking around. including hordes of hostile creatures ready to swarm. Keep exploring to
Run, little kitty,
more
run.
areas of this unfamiliar world and make your way back to safety. Stray finds its way onto Nintendo Switch this holiday. Welcome home, Hobbit.
Is it a Hobbit game?
If you've ever wanted to live like a hobbit from The Lord of the Rings,
Excuse me.
a leisurely existence,
Please tell me it's a farming game.
an idyllic, quiet corner of Middle-earth can be yours.
What else are you gonna do in
Customize your
the
appearance,
Shire?
Decorate your home, and settle into life in
Home
the Shire.
decoration.
As a newcomer to the little haven of Bywater, you'll befriend your neighbors, work together to solve problems, and even share a meal. Or 3.
It's kind of like Animal Crossing, but Hobbit edition.
Fish, forage, and cook. The best way to build a Hobbit community is by hosting a dinner party with your homemade dishes. Plus, you can trade with your neighbors for unique decorations or special ingredients for even tastier meals.
So in a way, it's kind of like,
Hobbits and familiar faces await your arrival when Tales of the Shire.
yeah, it's pretty much one of those games.
Nintendo Switch system.
I think Laura might actually like this. I'll probably play it too.
Investigate, interrogate,
Hey, shit.
checkmate.
New Phoenix Wright game.
2 Ace Attorney spin-off games, including a sequel that was previously unreleased outside
Oh.
of Japan, are coming to Nintendo
Oh.
Switch as one collection. As the prolific prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, take the case out of the courtroom and investigate crime scenes.
So you get to
Gather
play as
information by
Edgeworth.
interviewing people and inspecting evidence. Then use the power of logic to solve challenging cases. Enjoy all new hand-drawn character visuals from the original series character designer, or swap to the original sprites for a more classic look. Break from your
Play it two
investigation
ways,
to explore
visually.
the gallery, where you'll find character art, music, including orchestral arrangements, and more. Past and present collide as you uncover the truth at any cost. Ace Attorney Investigations Collection launches on Nintendo Switch September 6th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
昨日と変わらない普通の一日。いつもの街、いつもの光景。毎日。
More anime.
なんだよ、これ。なんなんだよ。あ、くそ。
Oh no, so threatening.
After a devastating attack by unknown assailants, Takumi Samino's life gets turned upside down. A mysterious school mascot suddenly appears.
He has a brain.
Takumi manages to get out of harm's way.
The fuck?
He's then forced to enroll at the Last Defense Academy, along with 15 other students.
Okay, so it's one of these games.
Their mission is to defend the school from hostile student enemies for 100 days.
I'm guessing there's a time limit on the game.
Secrecy. And the unavoidable loss of
100-day
allies.
time limit.
Can Takumi survive this 100-day trial, colored by extreme and despair, and return to his normal life? The creators of Danganronpa present the 100-line Last Defense Academy.
Yeah, I thought it had that
Nintendo Switch
art style.
early next year. Embark on a saga spanning generations. A full remake of Romancing Saga 2 is marching on to Nintendo Switch.
It's not no Romance of the Three Kingdoms, though. Suck
Expand
it.
The Empire of Beren across multiple generations, while challenging the legendary 7 heroes who have turned to darkness. In combat, use returning Saga features like glimmers to learn skills, and formations to enhance abilities. Turn-based battles have also evolved into timeline battles, where the action order is key. Innovative features like United Attack can also help with strategy. How will you expand your empire? And in which order will you fight the 7 heroes? Every every decision you make will dramatically alter the course of the story. Safeguard your Empire's future and protect your legacy from peril. Otherwise, the vengeful 7 heroes may emerge victorious. Romancing Saga 2, Revenge of the Seven launches on
so far, nothing's really got me like super excited. I had a feeling.
We hope you're excited to experience the full remake of Romancing
It
Saga.
was a little ironic. I hope you're excited.
That's
No,
almost everything for today's Nintendo Direct.
not really.
Next will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
I think this whole entire rest of the year, there's not that many games I'm really excited about, sadly. I guess 2024 is just going to be one of those years where it's like, okay, I can work on my back catalog a little bit more then. Hey, is it a Metro game? Metroid. Which one is this? The new one or is it a re-release? A remake? Oh, it could be, yeah. I was about to say Prime 2, because they already had the first Prime remade, or remastered. So this is probably a Prime 2 remastered? I only played the first Prime, so I can't tell if this is Prime 2 or not. Because if this is the 4th Prime, I gotta play Prime 2 and 3 before I can play the 4th one. Oh shit, it is Prime 4. So yeah, there's their big announcement, at least when it comes to showing the game and everything. Finally. Because here's the thing with Prime 4, if you remember correctly, 2025, they had to scrap that project and redo it. They weren't happy with it enough, so they restarted from the ground up,
That was
like halfway through development or something like that.
Beyond.
So it went through a couple of iterations.
We are finally able to share more information about this title.
I really hope they don't call it Switch 2. If they call it Switch 2, I was like, I'm done.
We hope you're looking forward to
so
Samus
done.
Aran's new adventure. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank
Or
you for
Switch U. They're gonna call it Switch U. Alright, so I guess that's it for Nintendo. Cool. Guess that's all we need to hear about. At least they had one thing that could potentially, like, even though the Metroid Prime 4, at least kind of like gameplay, well, yeah, gameplay with a little bit of how the game's gonna look and how, you know, what the pacing of the game is and everything like that, the tone of it too. Even though it looks good, if you have to play the other 3, that means I gotta get my hands on the other 3. I can get my hands on the first one on the Switch, but I'm pretty sure you're not able to get your hands on 2 and 3 on the Switch unless they plan on doing that before Metroid Prime 4 comes out. Maybe that's what they'll do. I have a feeling Metroid Prime 2 and 4, if it doesn't get an HD like remastering, they'll at least, I don't know, release them eventually on the Switch if they're not already there. But yeah, when it comes to that Nintendo Direct, I kind of predicted that it's like, yeah, they're not going to really show anything super major. And due to the fact that, you know, Metroid Prime 4 is probably heavily relied upon that you probably should play the other 3 games before playing that one. for the most part, not a super duper big, Nintendo Direct. It's a Q3 Nintendo Direct anyway, so slash Q4 since they're showing off some games for Q4 and on. But yeah, I think the next Nintendo Direct, since the next Nintendo Direct is going to be holiday season and everything like that, they may or may not talk about their next system. If they don't talk about what their next system's going to be in the next Nintendo Direct, we probably won't hear about the next system in a Nintendo Direct. Probably until definitely next year. I just don't know what quarter it would be when it comes to Nintendo Directs. I would have to say, if anything, they would discuss it in Q2, but probably won't go into a lot of detail until Q4 of next year, if they don't say anything this year. So yeah, it's up to Nintendo. So, usually if you're announcing a new console, you want to do it before holiday season. So, and due to the fact this would have been an appropriate time to discuss the new console, I guess they're not really ready yet. And I have a feeling the next Nintendo console is probably going to get released in at the very earliest 2025. So that's probably going to be the case. I'm just wondering how expensive it's going to be. Is it still going to be kind of like the Switch? Because usually Nintendo tends to build upon what they've made. So maybe like a Switch with, I don't know if it would have a bigger screen, because they don't want to have it too heavy. They don't want to, the bigger the handheld's going to be, the easier it's going to break too. So it kind of makes me wonder if they're going to stay the same size, have better technology within that. I don't know. Because here's the thing. If they keep it with the Switch format of, their console, the next Nintendo console is not going to be very beefy. And by the time, games like Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out and everything, you're probably not going to be seeing that even on the newest Switch console that comes out, depending on, what technology is in it. So I don't know. Yeah, Nintendo's never really been known for being the most powerful systems anyway. But hopefully they make a big jump from the Switch to whatever they're making, whatever they've been working on. So that's my wish. My wish is that whatever console they come out next will not hamstring a lot of developers out there. So I guess we'll see.